Morning guys, and welcome to this Training 20. We have got a strength session today focused on the plank, so looking at the core and working on that plank position. Bring yourselves down first. Let's go for a quick warm up. We're going to start with some cobra press. Let's stretch out here. So being a strength session, I'm going to jump straight into some difficult exercises to test your strength at home whilst using your body weight. If you really struggle with the plank, then I recommend checking out the functional plank video I did. A good way to build up your plank using the techniques I showed you there. Let's bring it back and stretch out those shoulders. There are some regressions today, but some of these exercises are quite difficult. So do your best. I'm sure you'll be able to get a lot out of it. We're going to go strider. If you do find you struggled, you can always use that video to help you. Let's alternate sides on this strider here. Bring it down to hands and knees. We're going to arch around the back. And you're going to squeeze the scaps together and push the floor away. For the shoulders here, squeeze together and push, keep the arms straight. And we're just going to go for a frog stretch, so knees nice and wide, sit those hips back, drop forwards, and back we go. Cool, right, so we're starting off with 3 different planks. We have got a plank up down first, into a plank hip drop, and then into plank side steps. So the first one, we're starting on the hands. So bring yourself here. We're going 5 on each side. If you want to start level 1, you're on your knees, you're going forearms down, and then replacing the hand with where the elbow was. Replacing the elbow with the hand, sorry. So down you go, and up like that. So 5 on one side and then 5 on the other, okay? So we're going to jump straight into this. If you're on level 2, then you're with me here on your feet, tucking those hips, core strong. Here we go. 5 on this side, 1, 2. Trying not to sway as much as possible, really focus on your core, keeping you stable. You will sway a little bit, 4, which is okay. We'll focus on that core. That's 5. Onto the other side. 1. Nice control, don't rush through it. 2. 3. 4. 5. So exercise 2 is a plank hip drop. We're on the forearms for this one. Again, you can do this on your knees. So you tuck up into that knee plank here. You drop your hips side to side like so. Level 2 is up here. Maintaining that hollow rounded position like so, and just rounding those hips side to side. 6 on each side, we're going here. Slow it down, nice controlled if you can. Watch and keep pace with me. I'll count as well. But nice control. So we go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And rest there. We're taking it into plank side step. So on the forearms again. Now, if you want to make this one easier, you simply don't step nearly as far out, like so. So you're on your forearms, little steps here. You can do this on your knees as well if you struggle. What you're going to do is step and step, like so. But if you're going for level 2, then you go in big steps as you can, but controlled. Time it with me, trying to maintain your form as well. Don't lose your form by trying to kick out too far. So it looks like this. Here we go. So go 1, 1, foot to the side, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So rest there, same there. Try not to allow the twist of the body too much. Just trying to take it wide, but not shift our hips or anything like that. Controlling the core still. So there are our first 3. We're going to go back through them now. So 5 reps on each side for the up downs, and the following 2 are 6 on each side. So here we go. Back into these up downs. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Before we go on to the next bit, obviously we're in a plank for the whole of this session pretty much. So rest when you need to. If you feel it on your back or you feel like you're losing your plank, putting pressure on your back, then regress to the easier levels, because it's not worth doing these ones wrong to try and make it harder for yourself. So make sure you're feeling it on the core, working the core the whole time. If you find you're not, then regress it. If you still find you're struggling and feeling it on the lower back especially, and like I said, regress to that video of functional planks to improve your plank first. We're going to go straight into these hip downs next. So here we go, 6 on each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And then we're coming into those side steps. But yeah, the idea, 1, 1, is to maintain your plank for the whole of this session in good form to really work that plank. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Cool. So we're going to do one more round of those 3. Nothing to add really, apart from, like I say, we're obviously pushing the plank. This is going to be tough. It's going to be strenuous on the plank, doing these hard positions especially, but just spending the amount of time we are in that plank position, okay? So, a little rest now, and we're going to hit this final set of up downs before we move on to our second tricep. So bring yourselves in, final plank up downs, 5 on each side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're coming down into our plank hip drop, so onto these forearms and dropping those hips. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And take it into our plank side step, so back onto those forearms. Nice controlled. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Cool, so have a little breather there. Grab a little drink if you need it. And we're going to go into a second 3. So we've got plank walkouts first of all. We've done this before in another workout. You are simply walking your hands out 1 step and then back in. We're just going to go out 1 step. We may change that if we want to make it more difficult, but this one's going to look like this. So again, level 1 can be on the knees. You go for a step with 1 hand and back in like that. Obviously the further you step, the harder it is. The harder it is to maintain that plank, the arm rounded, tucked up, core strong, rather than losing that plank and arching. So the further you step out, the harder it's going to be. If you can maintain the core, then do so, and feel free to step out further. And it's exactly the same on the feet. Up like so, step out, and back in. It's 1 big step. We're going 5 on one side and then 5 on the other, okay? So join me here, just 1 step at a time. Hands start underneath shoulders, core on, here we go. Big out, and back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, so there if you start to do that in form, start to feel it where you shouldn't, don't step out as far, onto the knees if you need to. So, plank, toe touch next. So taking this control with me, I want you to slow it down. It's easily done quickly, well not easily done, but easier done quickly. Level 1, and literally be a shoulder tap on the knees, or you can even drop it back. Touch your nose, knees like so. Level 2 will be on the just shoulder taps in your plank, but if you can, I'm going for level 3. It's all about pausing on the touch. So we're touching our toe, bringing the toe to you, come under, hold, and back. Look for like a second hold there, okay? Try not to rush it, it's the balance that's going to throw you off. If you're really struggling, then keep with it, or regress to those shoulder taps and hold those for a second or 2. But yeah, if you can, find your balance, take your time, don't rush through this. We're going 6 on each side, alternating sides, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. You got to find your balance, you got to take your time on that one. And then we're going into our plank hip ups. So this is a side plank. Bring it on the side here. Same here, we are not starting at the bottom, driving up and drop back down like this. We are holding at the top, slowly tapping the hips and lifting them back up. So you can go feet sideways on if you want, if you find it uncomfortable one on top of the other. Level 1 will be on the knees, slow and back up. Slow, 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 down, tap and back up. Choose what feet you want, but here we go. So we go slow and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, going for 6, 5, 6. Swap it over. So control down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there are 3, so we're going to get another round in, at least, hopefully 2. Here we go. We're going back into these walkouts, work at your level you found to test yourself on. Here we go. 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking into those toe touches, 6 on each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Straight down into this side plank. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And swap it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So if you need a bit of rest in between rounds, then you can pause it or take it and just catch up with me later. We're doing one more round of these 3. I'm going to squeeze it in right away. So here we go. Final round. Walkouts first. 5 on each side. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are into our toe touches. So up we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And then finally into these side planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Final side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, that's it. Have a little rest there. If your core shouldn't be too bad. We're not trying to fatigue anything out. We're doing a lot of core and our top exercises. You shouldn't be like burning at the core, but even so, we'll go for a cobra stretch and give it a little stretch out. Enjoy your breathing. Settle down a little bit. I'm sweating, it must be super humid in here today. Bring it back, stretch out the shoulders in this shoulder stretch child's pose, driving that chest down. Take a seat and take a leg over, pull it in, hand over the other side and twist away. Stretch out the glute, also good for the torso and back. And then onto the other side, so one leg over, hug it in and twist away, using this arm to push it away. Cool, so that's our strength done. Thursday, we've got functional Friday tomorrow. We're looking at the glutes, so it's all about glute activation. It's not going to be too difficult, but hugely important when it comes to compound exercises, because the glutes are constantly overlooked or very inactive due to our sedentary lifestyles. So join me on that, and then we'll do another level like we did with the deadlift on, looking at the hip thrust and more advanced exercises, but glutes tomorrow.